welcome back to the U-Boat Workshop. We've been gone a few months, and I think the last boat we were on was the S-Class, which we still have to show you a few on the water shots, and I have those and we'll be publishing those fairly soon. However, in the meantime, we've been working on a new boat for a customer, and that's the OTW Nacken Class, which you know I have one of also. But this particular boat is working on 2.4, which the customer particularly asked for. Now that's not something I'm that keen on, but we pushed on with it, and I'm just going to show you the results, and then we're going to get out in the field and show you how the boat works using the 2.4 transmitter. So let's just have a quick look at the boat and show you all its bits and pieces. Okay, let's just show you the external of the completed boat. And what we've done here, we've just given her one coat of primer and a coat of matte black. Now this is in line with what the customer wants. He wants to paint all the rest of it, wants to put on the decals and all that sort of stuff, bit of weathering, that sort of stuff, and leave his mark on it, which is great. So this is how she comes, and pretty much standard for your Nacken. And you'll notice the conning tower with the 2.4 aerial, which is going to come up here, and we've also added periscope with a light on, so he's got something to sight. So there we have the standard finish on the Nacken. Right then, here we have with the top off, we got a standard OTW cylinder with a 250mm tank. That's pretty standard for this. On this occasion we've got a brush motor, obviously with a direct dart drive, and we've got a 12 volt lead acid battery on this occasion. We've got our connection for our lights, for our navigational lights, which come on and off as she goes down, and obviously the 2.4 aerial, quite a long aerial here, which had to be sourced from the States by the customer, as we couldn't get one in this country. And as you can see, that's all fitted in here via these conduit glands, which makes life a lot easier, because you don't have to glue it in or anything like that, which is fairly fine. So that's pretty much the layout. We've already set the fail safes on the radio, and I'll just show you the radio itself. Okay, we have this Radio Link AT10, which the customer has bought, and I've had to set it up a bit over the top for a submarine, but there we go. And as you might realise, because it's 2.4, when she goes under with the aerial underwater, it will have to have failsafe set in, obviously, to bring her back to the surface. So we've set them all up. So let's just try it out. Switch off the radio and see what happens. Oh, and there we go. She's surface mode slightly, and a little bit of power on, and I've also given her a bit of tank, but that won't happen obviously because the sensors are sensing that there's no water in the tank. But then if we switch it back on again, there we go, all back to normal. So there we go, all ready to go. So the best thing we can do now is get it in the water. Right, I think the first thing we'll do is we'll get her in the test tank just outside, just to show you what she's like in the water, and see what she likes at periscope depth, and then we'll speed on down the lake and see how she goes in the water. Okay, we're in the water now, as you can see, in the test tank. She looks mighty fine. Quite a nice waterline there. Looks pretty good. To show you the nav lights, that looks pretty good. That's great. Okay, let's get her diving. She's going down nicely. That's good. Add a little bit of weight to the front. About 5 grams, that's about all. But as you can see, it's going down reasonably well. Obviously there will be some differences once you get all the air out in the inside and all the bubbles come out, which may take a little bit of time. But we'll see. Almost decks awash. Just shut off the tank now, that's enough. Ooh, she's gone down. Ooh, a few bubbles coming out. See where she lands up. Right. A few bubbles coming out, but that's not bad. I'd say that's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. That's kind of where we want to be at this sort of stage. So that's great. Okay, no worries. Well, good morning and welcome to the pond. Right, we're going to do a bit of a test this morning. Unfortunately, the water's a bit weedy this morning. She's not great, so we'll attempt to do what we can and get the boat in the water and give it a run round to start with, and then see whether we can do a bit of diving. So let's crack on. Okay, very successful test today. Everything went pretty well. Very pleased with that. And now it's time for the customer to take the boat on. However, still can't convince me that 2.4 is the proper way to go for submarines. Much prefer 40, so I can go right under. Less of a worry, so to speak, even though those fail safes have been set. So, but anyway, that's just my personal opinion. But there we go, and we'll see you on the next build. See you later.